Let's go straight to Israel. Joining us now from Israel, just south of Tel Aviv, is NBC News chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel. Richard, what are you seeing there?
Well, let me just start by describing the site where I am right now. I am just south of Tel Aviv, as you mentioned. This is where one of the Iranian ballistic missiles landed a couple of days ago, but there is still an active search and rescue operation here. At least 6 people were killed in the initial strike, and rescue workers have recovered another 2 bodies, bringing the death toll so far to 8 in just this attack. And let me just step out of camera for a second. You can get a sense of the extent of the damage. This bomb landing right in the middle, this missile, I should say, right in the middle of a residential area, shearing off the side of the apartment building, obliterating all of the buildings around it. Actually, when you look at it, it's quite surprising that the death toll was relatively low, considering this city is still full. There are no evacuation orders in place. There is a semi-state of emergency where people are told to stay near shelters. They're told not to congregate, but people are not evacuating this city despite what was a threat by Iran for Israelis to for their own safety, get out of this country. But I must say that over the last 24 hours or so, there have been more Iranian barrages, but they are not that we saw in the first days. There are still barrages, but not hundreds of ballistic missiles at a time, not hundreds per day even. Instead, last night there were 2 batches fired more or less back-to-back, about 15 minutes apart, and each one only had about a dozen missiles in it, and nearly all of them were shot down. The Israeli military is systematically taking out Iran's military capabilities, its nuclear program, its fighter jets, its launch sites, and now there is this open question: will the United States get involved? And President Trump issued that ultimatum calling for an unconditional surrender. Iran's supreme leader has said that unconditional surrender is effectively out of the question. He's issued some bellicose statements on X, saying that the war is only beginning and that Iran will show, quote, no mercy. But the real question is, do they have the capacity to do much more than they are already doing?
So, Richard, if you could describe the domestic debate right now, or the opposition, the support for this all-out war against Iran inside of Israel, but also about any discussions, debate about the United States becoming involved. Where do the Israeli people seem to be on this?
I would say at this stage, most Israelis seem to be behind this conflict. Once Iran started launching ballistic missiles, creating scenes of devastation like this in the heart of Tel Aviv and in the surrounding suburbs, like I am right now, a lot of Israelis pulled together. We're not seeing the same kind of anti-Netanyahu protests on the streets that we did even a few weeks, even a few months ago. Instead, Israelis seem to say that this is a war that they had no choice but to launch, that it is better to fight against Iran now while it is weak than wait for it to have a nuclear weapon. So yes, of course, Israel's society is divided. It's divided socially, it's divided politically, but there are no protests, and when we're talking to people on the streets, most of them seem behind the operation.
All right, NBC News chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel. As always, thank you so much. Ed Luce, you look at reaction around the world and especially in Europe. We did have German Chancellor Merz come out saying that Israel is doing the dirty work, the hard work for the rest of us. Other European leaders seemed a bit more reserved in their support for the United States getting involved or Israel's actions in Iran. Give us a reaction that you're picking up across Europe and the world.
Well, I think, that they're all calling for restraint. The British, the French, they, of course, have just been at the G7 meeting in Alaska that Donald Trump left early. But they're fairly peripheral to this situation. I think far more interesting is Russia's relative restraint on this. They like the fact that the focus has shifted from Ukraine to the Middle East, even though Iran is really a protege of Russia's. Putin hasn't been robust in support of Iran. He hasn't been providing it with the weapons it's been asking for since it's been really exposed over the last few months, and is indicating that he's not going to get in the way of whatever Trump is up to in the Middle East. This is a different kind of relationship, of course, to the one that he had with Biden. But ultimately, I think there's real skepticism about Netanyahu's grounds for launching this war on Iran right now. The Europeans, British, I know, have similar intelligence to what the American intelligence agencies have been saying, which is that Iran is not moved dramatically closer to break out nuclear situation than it was a few months ago. There is this view, and I think it's pretty well grounded, that Netanyahu stays in power because of war. And that he's run out of road with Gaza. There's been a real growing backlash internationally, but also at home. Former prime ministers like Ehud Olmert criticizing his conduct of war in Gaza. And that there was some nervousness by Netanyahu that Trump's talks with Iran, that Steve Witkoff's negotiations there in the region with Iran might be coming close to some kind of a deal, of course, that Trump pulled out of in his first term, and that, of course, would have shut off Netanyahu's ability to conduct an operation like this. So I think the view is that this is a war of choice and a war that is essentially sabotaging any negotiations that Trump was planning to continue with Iran. A lot of skepticism about the grounds for this war.